Hello. I have a David Austin rose that came in the mail about 2 days ago, and it's still in the box. So now it's time to get it into the water to soak the roots. I'll get it out here and show you what it looks like. So we're going to rehydrate the roots for a minimum of 6 hours here. Noisy box sound, I know. Big plastic bag that I can reuse. This, I can take the staples, I can remove these stickers, and then I can lay it down in my garden bed and put the soil on top of it. And it's protein for the earthworms, and it helps your garden soil. Okay, woo, it started going. This is the Lady Gardener rose, and it looks pretty darn good. It's a grafted rose. That means the rootstock is from another more vigorous rose, and they graft the top to it. I'm going to leave this on because it's good to know what it is, and they don't want you to duplicate it. So normally you could whip it out, and then you could cut off half of this growth here so it could have a fresh start. But look, there are buds on each one, except for over here and maybe on here. Oh, actually there's one there. So if I were going to cut this down to half, it would be here. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to cut it, and I'm going to cut it at an angle, and that is to give it a sharp slant so that water doesn't just like find a big spot to sit on. And it should be a clean cut. If you cut and then it kind of shatters, that's a place for bacteria to get in, etc. You don't want to do that. So this is a grade A rose. How you can tell is it has at least 2 branches, or 2 main stems, that are as big as pencils. Well, this is way bigger. Way bigger and way awesome. Lady Gardener rose. I think it's a climbing rose. So anyway, it's going to go into this bucket of water, out of the sun, just in a nice place to soak for 6 hours or more. Gorgeous bag. This is not trash. No one's going to rip it up. It's way usable. Okay, so gloves in case those little ones want to get me. And so I have enough scratches from my son's little skink. He's got long toenails, and they're so tiny that I don't feel good about cutting them because they're so tiny. I don't want to hurt him. You know what? I thought there was supposed to be a growing guide in here. No? What have we? Oh, okay. Maybe it's on the address package here. They're going to want you to sprinkle the roots before you plant it in the ground with mycorrhizae. And what mycorrhizae is a fungus that's going to attach to the roots. It's a white fungus. Okay, so now it attaches to the roots, and it grows out further just like a root, and it goes out and brings back more water, more nutrition. And I don't remember what it gets from the plant, but it gets something. It's a nice relationship where they each get something, and this gets seemingly longer roots. And it's not just roses, it's all your plants. Now I'm going to have to go look. Is it all? Is it really all, or was that wrong? Okay, here it is. David Austin Planting Guide. Yay, David Austin. Okay, so step 1. If you're planting a bare root rose, that's what this is when it comes without a pot and soil. Most of this is like duh for some people, but some people have never done it. Dig over the soil thoroughly. So you're going to light and fluff it. Dig a hole big enough for the roots. My husband always digs it way bigger than the roots. Break up the soil at the base of the hole. Plant the bare root. Now what you're going to do is, I'll show you later when we do it, but the soil is going to be mounded up like this little pyramid. And when the rose goes in, it goes down right on the pyramid and fits in. Then you're going to pack it in with soil. And this graft here, what I'm going to do, is going to be right at the soil level. Now, a couple things that does is if you get some new growth that you didn't want, if it comes from here and you get these real long spindly branches, it could be from the root growth, and it could be those ones that are the root rose that's trying to come back to life and take over. So I had a Princess Diana rose, and that's what happened with her. You don't want to drown this guy, so you don't just leave it in there. Okay, there's their mycorrhizae. You can get it from David Austin. You can also get it probably up. I don't know if Lowe's has it. You can get it online at at feed stores maybe. Wherever you get your bulk soil, they probably have it. There's a rock store here in Oregon that had huge bags of it, and I think it was $100. I drool over that. Some people want makeup. I want mycorrhizae. So anyway, all you really need to do is you need your bucket of water, your rose, your gloves so you don't get thorns, your pruners in case you need to prune up. So Jackson and Perkins is a quality. Sorry, I lost you for a second. So anyway, David Austin roses were not bred to be cut flowers. So when you go to their website, search for cut, and then you'll get the selection that are going to work for cut flowers. Well, that's it. So mycorrhizae, look that up and find out about it. It's not like something that is widely known yet, but go look up mycorrhizae if you like. And that's it. Good luck with your roses. I just found this guy out here. It is a morel mushroom. And I have just got done saying that I live in Oregon. So this guy is a highly sought after little mushroom that people want to stir up and eat. Sauteed. It's another one that got kind of smushed. There it is. We didn't know they were there. And usually when you buy bark or something, I have to guide this camera to where is it? There it is. When you buy bark, that is when you might get a mushroom in because the spores were on the wood. Well, the interesting thing about this wood here is this wood chips. All this wood is wood that was chipped right here. And so that's kind of interesting. This isn't something we bought. You know where it could have been? It could have been there were spores on the wood chipper. That's interesting. Okay, well, I found two. So now the time they say to go looking for morels is around Easter, when you go mushroom hunting around here, supposedly. Another thing we always were told, that if you're on somebody's property and you're mushroom hunting, they might shoot you. And nobody wants to get shot looking for mushrooms, so it's not worth it. So be careful and be safe. Thanks for watching.